First at 4, former South Carolina attorney Alec Murdaugh back in the headlines. His attorneys returning to the Colleton County Courthouse where he was convicted to ask that conviction be thrown out. Murdaugh's attorneys filed a motion for a retrial, and afterward they spoke to the media about why their client deserves it. WSCV's Joseph Leonard is in Colleton County. He is joining us now outside the courthouse with our top story. Joseph.
Just 6 months ago, a jury inside the courthouse behind me found Alec Murdaugh guilty of murdering his wife and his son. And now Murdaugh's defense team says that conviction should be thrown out because they say it was tainted by someone inside the court. Now today, attorneys Dick Harpatulian and Jim Griffin throwing some serious claims at Colleton County Clerk of Court Becky Hill. In that motion, they say, quote, Hill told the jurors not to believe Murdaugh's testimony and other evidence presented by the defense, pressuring them to reach a quick guilty verdict and even misrepresenting critical and material information to the trial judge in her campaign to remove a juror she believed to be favorable for the defense. Now, here are some of those allegations. They say Hill spoke to the foreperson and asked jurors their opinions on the trial. They say she was also motivated by fame and money that she could get from a book deal that might not exist if Murdaugh wasn't found guilty.
That the clerk of court is the person that makes sure the jury gets their food. If they're put up for the night, someplace to stay, their travel accommodations are met. They're not someone that ever should talk to them about the case. I've never had it happen. Again, I've been doing this for a very long time. Never heard of it happening until this case.
Now, the Attorney General has 10 days to respond to their motion. Now, even if he does get a retrial, Alec Murdaugh still faces more than 100 federal and state financial crimes. Now, those alleged financial crimes played a huge role in the state's case for Alec Murdaugh's motive to kill his wife and son. Reporting live in Walterboro, Joseph Leonard, WSAV News 3, on your side.
All right, Joseph, thank you. And digging deeper now, the woman at the center of this is Rebecca Hill, the Colleton County Clerk of Court. Hill appeared on WSCV's The Bridge several weeks ago. She talked about the book she wrote after the trial. It is called Behind the Doors of Justice, The Murdaugh Murders. Hill spoke to our Patty Turner about why she felt compelled to write the book.
This trial has been on a level of such a huge magnitude all over the world, and not just in a town, in some obscure place, but there were TV cameras that broadcast this just all over.
Yeah, the eyes of the world were on you.
Yes, and there were so many things that happened. First of all, we had a guilty verdict in this case. Alec Murdaugh was found guilty on 4 counts. The jury got it right.
Hill also traveled to New York with 3 jurors to do interviews with media outlets after the trial. WSCV has been following the Murdaugh case since day one. You can see our previous stories as well as a timeline of events at WSCV.com/Murdaugh.